Alpha Nerd Entertainment. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new No Death Run. Steve here, aka Alpha Nerd, and today we are playing 1992's Land of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse, released in Japan as Mickey Mouse no Maho no Crystal, and in Brazil as Land of Illusion. Later released on the GameGear in North America, this is a fantastic little 8-bit platformer, and if you haven't played it, I strongly suggest that you do. Here we're starting off in Stage 1, Forest level. Doesn't get any more basic and simple as that, as I jump my way over this tornado of leaves, to jump into the tornado of leaves, to get across those spiky bushes, so I can proceed into the second part of the first level. So I was hoping to find an extra star by checking an area I normally never go in. I didn't have to do that, and it turns out I didn't have to do it at all. But it didn't matter. What does matter is the music in this game is probably my favorite part. It has some really, really good, very memorable tracks that will stick in my mind and definitely stick in your mind. So if I'm to do the GamePro magazine review, if you will, I would definitely give the sound of this game a 5 out of 5. Seriously, they recycle a few tracks, but they recycle them for good reason, because they know they were good. And they definitely are good. And it doesn't just have one good song, it has many good songs. Oh boy, Stage 1 in the books. We're moving on to Level 2. Oh, shucks. From Forest Stage to Lake Stage. Okay, so there's nothing really stand out with this game as far as the gameplay goes. So let's just talk about its controls now for the GamePro magazine review idea. Its controls are mostly very, very good. I do have some complaints. When I surface here at the water like I just do, I'm making it look easier than it actually is. It's actually quite awkward. When you reach the surface of the water, you want to press up and C. The thing is, though, is that it doesn't quite feel right, and sometimes you'll just instinctively press C twice, which will make you jump out of the water, and then you'll try to redo it, and you'll probably hop out of the water again. It takes some getting used to. There isn't a ton of swimming in this game, so my biggest complaint most definitely is in that surfacing of the water. Sometimes when picking up blocks can be a little bit confusing. You simply press into them, then press the button to pick them up. So the controls are actually mostly very, very good. I'm going to give them a 4 out of 5. Oh boy! Level 2 complete! Moving on to the big, spooky, scary castle. I clicked the button too fast, but here's a really good song for y'all, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Seriously, the structure of this song is fantastic, and they absolutely knew it by playing this song a good 3 or 4 times throughout the game. It is the structure of a good heavy metal song, written with scales and bars from highs to lows. It is so melodic. It's badass. It's epic, it's metal, and it really helps make this game badass. So let's talk about the graphics. Not the controls. We already talked about the controls. We already talked about the sound. So let's talk about the graphics. The graphics are fantastic for an 8-bit game. So here's the thing. If you ever get the opportunity to download ROMs of, say, great GameGear games, and this is definitely a great GameGear game, But if you can emulate it, I would definitely suggest playing it on the Master System for one major reason. It's zoomed in on the GameGear about 15% more than it would be on the Master System. So the field of vision for playing is definitely better. You see more of the screen, so things just don't pop up in your face. So the GameGear version is fantastic, but the Master System version is even better as we fight old Pete the Dragon here. He only takes 3 hits, but sometimes he still manages to fuck you up somehow. Maybe I just fucking suck at games. Oh boy! Everyone say goodbye to Pete's Dragon and check out Horace, the horse collar. Old 1930s fucking cow. Oh, shucks. Oh boy! Okay, so the bad magic had him trapped in the castle. Now we backtrack. This took me a little bit to figure out the first time I played because I instinctively want to move on to the next level. After being confused and not knowing where to go, I just sort of went backwards. If you actually pay attention to the dialogue in this game, it kind of tells you where to go and what to do, and it doesn't leave anything for guessing. My ass is always clicking the buttons as quick as I can to get through the dialogue, so that time it costed me in my first playthrough. The water is now raised in this level, so I'm going to go back down here. I should go up there to complete the level to continue the path to the next castle, but I am hungry and horny for stars. I currently have 3. I picked up my first one in the last level, because you start with 2 hit points. I've earned 1, and I'm about to earn 1 more. These are obviously, like, awesome, right? Like, who doesn't want more hits? So now we're going to backtrack the way we came. We're going to go all the way up where the water wasn't before, and we're going to exit the level a second way, opening a new path to a new castle that is pretty awesome. Oh boy is right. I tell you, when I was playing, I was having a good time. Here we are now in the spooky castle with another spooky kick-ass song. We got flying pumpkins reminiscent of Hobgoblin hucking them around. We got classic ghosts in sheets and everything you can ask for in a spooky game and a spooky level. Okay, so what do we have left to talk about? We covered the graphics, we covered the controls, and we covered the sound. We have the fun factor left to discuss. And honestly, I think that's where this game shines the most. Mind you, I'm giving it a little bit of a free pass because knowing what to do definitely makes the game that much more fun. However, the difficulty of this game for an early run and even a second, third, or fourth run definitely adds to the fun factor if you enjoy a good challenge. I'm going to give this game's fun factor a 5 out of 5 because it really does deserve it. Now, I could nitpick and I could complain because it is very irritating. There are many irritating things, but they are irritating things within your control. The controls are good, so the mistakes are usually up to you. If you don't know where to go, that requires some thinking, even though that thinking can often be a little bit irritating. In fact, there's a part in this level, my first time playing, I was really confused. And you know, in all honesty, I was a little bit high at the time. Maybe I was just a little bit tired, but I literally had to look it up in a walkthrough. I was just like, you know what? This was going about a month back now, maybe a month and a half ago. And I was like, what the hell do you do here? Not this spot, but a spot coming up shortly. It's where the screen pans left and right, and I kept getting crushed. And when I saw what you were supposed to do, I felt so dumb. Because sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just overlook the simplest things. But it definitely made me think, and there's a couple of things in this game that will make you think as well, and for me it was one in this level, and it just adds to the fun factor. Like I said, the controls are good, the music is super catchy and super enjoyable. The fun factor just really, really shines here. I'm going to go on record saying that this is my favorite Sega Mickey Mouse game. This is the part here when we backtrack. We're going to work our way to the right and we're going to work our way back to the left. And I just overlooked something and got so confused, so irritated, and I kept running out of time. And I was like, what in the fuck do you do? And when I saw what you did, I was just like, wow, Steve, you are so stupid. But what else is new? But again, super fun game. So before I let the rest of this level play out, I do want to talk about the 3 games that are on the Master System and GameGear. You got Land of Illusion, Castle of Illusion, which is different, than the Genesis version. And then you got Legend of Illusion. On the Genesis, you have Castle of Illusion and World of Illusion. So you have 5 games. I personally like this one the best. And I think that's a bit of a bold statement. And the reason is because it's harder than the rest. Now, I do hold a special place for the original Castle of Illusion for Genesis. It's obviously a great game, looks fantastic, plays great, but it is a little bit easy. And because it's so easy, I kind of don't want to revisit it as often. This here, maybe because it's fresh in my mind, because I only played it for the first time a month and a half ago, but I really, really enjoyed this game, and I do think its added difficulty is what helped cause it to be my favorite of the 5 Sega Mickey Mouse games. Putting the key on that thing and grabbing that block, that's what I couldn't figure out. Can you believe that? I kept trying to go up and around. For some reason, I didn't even think about putting the key on one of those things. I don't know, maybe it was a long day, but that actually drove me nuts. So, catchy boss music, easy boss. There are some tougher bosses in this game. None of them are incredibly difficult. One is a little bit cryptic and confusing. Most of them are generally easy, and about 2 of them are kind of hard. But the boss music, I think, is actually really good, and I wish the bosses were a bit harder, because you would hear that music a little bit more.
Oh boy, I got the shrinking potion. And a key.
Okay, so as I mentioned when I was playing, I got the shrinking potion. The shrinking potion allows you
to shrink on down. By pressing down and B, you can become an extra small, cute little mouse. I'm gonna run through these caverns now like a pretty awesome little mouse. Anyone who puts up with this playthrough is fucking crazy. Who wants to hear Mickey Mouse narrate a goddamn playthrough? And who really even gives a shit about no death runs in the first place? You gotta love this game to really give a fuck in the first place, right? Like honestly, who's gonna waste 50 minutes of their goddamn time watching fucking some Canadian retard play fucking Land of Illusion, a fucking 30-year-old goddamn game for the bloody Master System, a system that nobody even really bloody owned. This is outrageous.
What's not outrageous is this little level right here. I really love this level. One, because it's a nice little break up in the difficulty. It's a nice little easy stage. But the way you move between the foreground and the background and the ability to use a big mouse and a little mouse, I just think kind of adds to the charm of the level. As I now move into the background, I just think it looks pretty good for an 8-bit game.
Oh boy.
So what's kind of funny is I was deliberately making a point to go, oh boy, after I completed every level when I was actually playing, because some people have mentioned to me that they get a kick out of hearing me talk a little bit in the background when I'm actually playing the game. Because generally I'm focused. Obviously, why would I sit there and talk to myself? But however, when you're playing a game and you know you're recording, you're going to babble to yourself a little bit. So when having fun and playing, I was like, every time I beat a level, I'm going to say,
oh boy, and let me tell you, if I miss a level, I'll be sure to get it back in the commentary as I jump my way here off this little butterfly, high up in the clouds atop some flowers, getting free men. Oh boy.
as advertised. Okay, so here we are in the toy factory. Generally, overall, a bit of an easy level. A little bit tougher my first run because, I didn't really necessarily know where to go. And of course, I fell for those beginner traps. Who doesn't hate beginner traps? Now, video games need beginner traps, especially these old ones, because if they didn't have them, it'd really be a cakewalk. Granted, beginner's traps are really cheap and really annoying. I gotta get me to that star. That's the final star I'll need to complete my power bar, so I have 5 hits to progress my way through the game to have a strong-ass mouse.
Oh boy!
You can hear me whistling. It's because the music is actually that damn good. It really is. It may be kind of childish or cartoony or silly. It's nothing you're going to put on an MP3 player, but damn is it like traditional video game music. It's like, people who don't play video games and they hear a game and they're like, oh, I like the music. That's kind of the special little thing video games have to offer. When people who have no interest in video games just happen to know someone playing one and they hear it and they're like, oh, I really like that music. We all know it's nothing that, again, we would blast out of our stereo system or crank up in our car. Maybe Streets of Rage you would, or, F-Zero, for example. But not this music. But does that mean it's not good? Of course not. The music is fantastic. Just because you wouldn't blast it in your car doesn't mean it's not good. Some catchy, corny-ass fucking beats right here in a toy factory in a fucking 30-year-old game. Is it 30-year-old yet? Not quite. It is 29 years old, Land of Illusion. We are getting old and we're still playing these 8 and 16-bit retro games. It's a good thing I recently got a PS2 courtesy of Stampede Gaming. I went and got the power cable, I went and got a controller, and I picked up a bunch of cool games. And for those who will be watching right now, I'm going to be playing Nightfire, James Bond, Hot Pursuit 2. I've never played Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 2, so I'm excited to play that. And now I'm basically just rambling about PS2 games I'm going to be playing as I take a hit there that I don't know how I got hit. I guess I was slightly off, but I bet you can play all right.
It's Goofy!
Oh boy! We found Goofy, and
Awesome,
we
you
ain't got
saved a
time for
retarded dog.
cutscenes.
Okay, so we are inside, I don't know, some kind of pyramid-esque castle, I don't know, Mayan temple. We got the recycled beat again, and it's not the last time you'll hear it. And it's a good thing. It's incredibly awesome.
Oh, fuck. That was close.
I was pretty on time with that whistling. And yeah, I know these little annoying birds are swooping down. Beginner traps much? You just sort of,
Happy-go-lucky, walking along and a fucking bat flies right in your face. Now what's this? Someone ripping off goddamn Mega Man? Only a lot slower and a lot easier? Well, hey, you gotta appreciate the creativity or lack thereof to copy Mega Man. But hey, if you're gonna copy something good.
Fuck. Not to worry.
Get in the comments and let me know if you heard that smooth McGroove bullshit. And drop a huge ass like. And if you're new to the channel, you were already subbed when you heard that awesome stuff. So I'm gonna talk about me being silly and what's causing me to be silly, both when playing the game and doing the commentary. It truly is the game's music, creating that fun, creating that catchiness. It's pulling me in, not through just its graphics and its gameplay, but through the enjoyment of the composure in the music written. The boss music's good now, the music was good before this. It's just catchy and engaging, and you could even say enthralling as we get the rope.
A little bit of a brain fart. Okay, let's continue on.
I know what you're thinking. Okay, Steve, it's a catchy little song, but they're doing it again. It's over very, very quickly. It's almost over before it starts. This little opening section to this level is very short and very brief. It's a good introduction on how to use the climbing. You basically walk up to the wall. If it's on your right, you can walk up to the wall in about a second. He'll grip onto it and then simply up and down, and you can use the climbing.
Oh boy, and guess what? I'm a tiny little mouse again. A cute, adorable, cuddly little mouse. I tell you, if this game lacked something, it didn't use the little mouse thing enough. Well, you can't really do your butt drop, so I guess it was unnecessary if you look at it from that perspective, but I really like it. Who doesn't love a tiny, cute, adorable little mouse here in a little dangerous spot where if you miss time you're walking, you're gonna get fucking crushed really quick, really fast. Oh boy.
I immediately start whistling. Again, maybe they're overusing it. Maybe they're underusing it. Maybe when they wrote it, they're like, man, I love it. Because that's the thing. I did grow up with some musicians. And I know what it was like to be around musicians. When they wrote something good, they played the shit out of it because it's something they created. And I can't help but imagine that the people who created the song for this game were just like, we got to put it in. We love it. Makes the game. And it did make the game. And again, you might think, again, they're using it, but very short section. And it's already gone. And I think maybe for the last time, maybe once more. Okay, so here we are in a pyramid level. This is actually really awesome, and I'm glad this happened in the no death run. Because it could have been controversial, but it didn't end up being controversial because I found a way out. Now, this part here, very easy, very simple, very straightforward, and not even long. You just progress platform through an easy level. Now, this level has 2 ways to complete it, just like the lake level. And this one's very important. I forget to do it. I get here, I get this key, and then I keep moving on through the game. I get to a part later on where I almost had to deliberately kill myself, and I wasn't going to count it. Luckily, I found a way of exiting the level, and I didn't actually have to lose a life.
Oh boy.
Okay, I changed my mind. They're overusing it. This is a pretty lengthy level. It's a good level. Really well designed. Definitely like the platforming in this level. Definitely a lot of creative spots, some difficult spots. But now,
Of course I
it's
don't
still
make
not
the fucking
overused.
gap.
It's a great song, especially for 8-bit. So we're talking an old, rusty, busted ass Master System handheld Game Gear. So when you consider it the hardware, we're not talking 16-bit, we're not talking 64. It's a little 8-bit, so it's good.
Never ever make that. Ever. Well, it's better than a kick in the ass.
Okay, so yeah, I get lucky and get a little piece of cake there and get my health back up. And generally, yeah, I'm making the game look kind of easy. But don't sleep on this game. This game is low-key tough. Especially for like a blind playthrough. It is definitely low-key tough. It's not like crazy hard or anything. And I don't know, I guess I'm just one of those people that says everything's tough. Maybe I'm trash and just suck at games. This is a high probability. And because it's like every time I do commentary or any game I play or beat, I'm like, oh, that game's hard. That game's tough. And it's like, well, maybe I just suck and everything's hard for me because I'm not outstanding. But I'm telling you, this is a low-key tough game. And this was a low-key tough no death run. Though I always say that. So who really knows what to think? Roadrunner Desert Speed Trap was super easy. I've done some easy ones for sure. And some people would consider this one easy. But I'm telling you, it's not that easy. Pretty tough.
Oh, you guessed it. We're back to being a small little mouse. And anytime I'm a small, cute, adorable little mouse, I'm gonna do commentary as such. As I move here through these little Mario 3 fucking thwomp rip-off crushed things. I think they're called thwomps. You know, the things that go up and down. I think it's pretty obvious what they're ripping off there. So, we've already ripped off Mega Man. Now we're ripping off Mario 3. What else are we ripping off? Guess nothing's too original here, but I tell you, there's one thing Mario and fucking Mega Man don't do. They don't go big to small at will. You gotta get hit to go small to be Mario, so fucking suck it. Oh boy! Thanks for the magic bean.
Oh my god, I'm almost surprised that they're not playing that song again. It's kind of funny because when I played it, I really didn't notice that they used it that much. I definitely noticed that they recycled it a bunch, but I didn't know they recycled it as much as they did. And now as I do the commentary, I'm a little bit torn as if they used it too much. But it is refreshing now in a pretty awesome level, by the way. I do enjoy this level a lot. I love the look of the level. I love the colors they used. And of course, it is nice that they got a fresh, more or less original tune. Because, yeah, you can't keep hearing that one over and over and over. And I tell you, I hate this part because I kind of hate the swimming in this game. Some cheap-ass fish. And classically, like any Sega game, everyone seems to breathe air. You gotta love the realism. Echo, Sonic, Mickey Mouse, all of them, you know. Nope, you gotta breathe air.
I don't have fucking gills. You know, the people over at Sega, they were smart. They knew that hedgehogs and dolphins
That fish is a
and
piece of
mouse
shit.
don't have gills. And you would think, what about dolphins? They're fucking mammals.
He's
They don't
literally
have
a piece of
gills.
shit.
They got blowholes. So I say blow it out your fucking blowhole if you got
Are
a
you
problem
serious,
with characters
Steve?
that need to breathe air.
That's
And
how
guess
you
what?
play?
You're one of them too, bitch.
Oh, down, bitch. I'll never for the life of me know how to open those. Weird. Literally no idea. I will never know. Tornado bum drop from up here? Now I need to know. What does it? Oh well, I'll just have to live not knowing.
You might have heard me say
never know the
tornado
secret.
bum drop. You might be thinking, what the fuck is a tornado bum drop? Well, ask Zangief from Street Fighter what a tornado bum drop is, because he does one as he grabs you in a pile driver and spins around like a tornado. That is the OG original tornado bum drop. And since Mickey Mouse does a butt drop,
Switch.
I thought I'd just call it that classic tornado butt drop. But he doesn't spin like Zangief. Zangief has the best butt drop of all original fucking video game characters. What am I talking about here? Tornado bum drop! I loathe this boss. Now, again, I don't know the game that well. I've beaten it maybe 3-4 times. I did kind of fall in love with it after my first playthrough. But up until this run, I still didn't fully understand this boss. One thing you got to keep in mind, when you're underwater and you're holding that barrel, you got to press forward, whether it's left or right, to
Pick
throw
up
it.
the
Because
fucking
normally
barrel.
outside of water, he'll throw it in a direction. But because you're in water,
God, I
there's
fucking
that
hate
like
this
weight
boss
and holding you
with
down,
a
so you gotta
fiery
press left or right to
fucking
throw the
passion.
thing. And if you're to hit this stupid obnoxious asshole, you gotta like wait way longer than you would expect. Like after he walks, like if I had a barrel now, I'd still wait. I'd still wait, and I'd throw it like, oh, now he's gonna do the tornado. So it's really a pain in the ass. It's just weird. You have to just wait way longer than you would expect.
It's like, I've beaten this game a couple of times, I still don't really understand this boss. Just like a fucking retard cunt or something. There we go. Guess you just gotta wait. He only takes 3 hits, he's just awkward as fuck. Oh boy! Okay. Alright. We build a giant beanstalk.
Okay, remember earlier when I said I fucked something up and I thought I was going to almost have to deliberately kill myself? Get ready for it, because this is a funny part here. And this level, by the way, you got to do pretty quick and pretty precise.
What? What the fuck's going on here? What is going on? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this doesn't count. I'm not going to count this. I actually have to die here, and I'm not going to count it. That's my own, like, stupidity. I just forgot something. I'm not going to count this death. Like, normally there would never be a case where I would do such... Oh, sweet, I can just leave. Even better. Even better. Oh, I didn't have to take... I wouldn't have counted it. I wouldn't have counted it, because it was just like... I was playing well for the most part. But we gotta go back to the pyramid. Well, it's cool to know that you can exit that level without having to,
Junior.
without having to kill yourself. Yeah, because normally I would never forget to do that, but I guess I was just playing in rhythm and doing the levels in order. But there is a backtracking part here I forgot all about. But cool, we didn't have to lose a life. Yet. So now we're gonna
No word of a
complete
lie.
the level here. The
I would have been
proper way.
very comfortable killing myself in that spot and still accepting it as a no death run. Like, I was like, no, I don't care. I do not care. Sure, I'm glad I didn't have to, though.
That's a little bit closer to me than I'd like it. Of course, it just can't be a hit point, right? That's just far too much to ask. Yeah, I forgot all about this shit. This part's kind of tough, too. Oh, that's really bad. I think there's a health down here. One, I will take it. Having foggy memory on what the boss is on this level too. Okay, I already did the rock guy. I did the water guy. Oh, this is the egg dude. This one's easy. I'm good at this one. Nothing to worry about. Like, I usually take like one hit. Maybe two, but I should have a buffer. I just get my ass into it. Pure, classic Mickey Mouse style.
You can do it, put your back into it. You can do it, put your ass into it. Don't do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't stop, Mickey, hit it.
I will.
Don't stop, Mickey, hit it.
I will. Don't do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I wouldn't have counted that death. Just because I've been like, oh, my bad. I already know what to do. It's like, yeah, that would have been just like, whatever. It might have even made things a little bit funnier and a little more controversial, but yeah. Okay, now we can do this level. Yeah, because what I do, I jumped out here, I jumped on the one snake up here, and I just fell through the cloud, and I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't I bounce all the way to the top like that?
Yeah, so by backtracking to that other pyramid level and completing the pyramid in a second way for an alternate route, you get the shoes that allow you to walk on the clouds, because otherwise you cannot do this level. And time is a factor in this level, so you're going to want to get up in a hurry and not fall to these little stupid spiders. They'll get you a lot easier than you would expect. This is a tricky little level. It's not hard, but again, relies heavily on beginner's trap.
This part here. There we go. First try. Good stuff. Alright, cool. We killed it. That's what's up. Okay, now last level.
Oh boy.
Now I just kind of have to... I can't necessarily take my time. I kind of have to be clutch, kind of have to be good, and I kind of have to take my time.
Okay, so really annoying stage. If you ever get here and don't know what to do, there's 3 doors to start. Just go in the middle one and figure it out from there. This is the final level. It's a pain in the ass level. It's not brutal, but it's definitely not easy. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching my no death run of Land of Illusion for the Master System / Sega Game Gear.
Fuck. This is a one shot. Did it, but I took a hit. I'm not happy about the hit. Okay, the important thing is I didn't insta-die there, so. That is good. And now I gotta slow down. Now I gotta take my time. The clutch part is kind of already happened. Okay, that's a dangerous spot too. It's an insta-kill spot. Shrink mouse. Kind of hate this spot too, to be honest, because the timing's actually quite cheap. See? Fucking absolute gay shit. And getting out of here without taking a hit is atrocious. That's unfortunate. I can still pull this off. It's gonna be really hard though. Got 2 hits to work with, and I got to be good for a certain amount of time. No. Just gonna do it the classic way, which is kill that spider. And of course, there's no health. I can't get any health, eh? Nothing at all. Fucking fruit biscuit. Like, is there no hidden health anywhere? I know where there's one spot for health, but I'm still a ways away. That's pretty much the fucking issue. Okay, so we got that. Going back here is easy enough. I guess watch out for spider. Yeah, obviously that can't hurt me, but going back now, I kind of have to be... I hate this part. Hate this part. Okay, nice. Nice. Hate this part too. Got me. Okay, I got one shot. I gotta not miss my chance to blow. I gotta be like Eminem here. I literally have one chance here. Okay, I probably maybe was successful.
That's actually a pretty awkward jump, and if I didn't know about this hidden health, my run would have definitely been fucked.
Okay, cake time. That's not much. It's only 3 hits. It's not a ton. Yeah, it's not a ton. I kind of partly hate this game. There's just nobody knows how to get the final health in this level. If it is final health, nobody knows how to get that chest. Not a soul in the world. Okay, so here's my chance. Not bad. Oh, you fucking kidding me? I got robbed. Are you fucking kidding me, you cunt? Go up top. Go up top. Okay, I got him. That's the important part. Oh, fuck, you serious? How did I miss that? I hate that. Don't you hate when you miss? Like, I guess it was just too late. Like... Okay, I'll take it. Not happy about that. I gotta wait. bullshit, dude. Straight up bullshit. I don't really ever know when he's gonna stop. Yeah! Let's go! Woo! Down to one hit. Woo! It always feels good. That one had me on edge. That was a fun one. Sometimes you know you have it, other times you fuck it up. That was one where I was just like, Steve, don't blow it. I don't want to do this again. It took too many tries as it was. Again, didn't take a million. Probably didn't take more than 10. Might have been 11. Could have been 10. Could have been 12. Could have been 8. Could have been 7. But still took more than it should have. And one more would have really sucked. So there's our cast. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Goofy, and Horace the Horse Collar. The old school 1930s character that you never really saw in later Disney shit. So folks, if you've never played Land of Illusion, it's excellent. Okay, so we're going to talk about it. I'll probably talk about it in the commentary, but I'll just do it now again. You got 3 for Master System / Game Gear. This one, Land of Illusion, Castle of Illusion, which is different than the Genesis version, and Legend of Illusion. On Genesis, you have Castle of Illusion, again, different than the Game Gear Master System version, and World of Illusion. I personally think this one here, Land of Illusion, is the best. It's the hardest, and kind of the most unique of the bunch. If I had to pick a second one, it's probably Castle of Illusion for Genesis, and then World of Illusion for Genesis. But I think this one might be my favorite. Anyways, yeah. Cool. I don't know, these credits roll forever. Like, I don't really necessarily want to include it. Just keeps going and going, and then it shows me that I missed a bunch of stars, but I didn't play for stars. All I wanted was 5, because the max you can get is 5 hit points. So that, I guess that's all that's really important, is 5 hit points. Any more than that, I guess you're really going the extra mile and being a completionist. Where's Gerard when you need him? The completionist here with Land of Illusion. And we got all 1 million stars. Like, look how many stars I missed. No bonus. Tries, 7, your score. How about you say, way to go, you didn't die? That's better than finding all those stars. And even though I didn't play the cutscene at the start, maybe I'll include it now at the end. So it was just a dream, and I guess Mickey woke him up with a kiss on the cheek. The end. But just for fun, I will reset the game and I'll show the credits that I didn't include at the start. One evening, Mickey fell asleep while reading a book of a fairy tale. When he woke up, he was no longer in his home, but in a strange and gloomy village. Daisy, don't know why I find her hot.
Gosh, it sure seems creepy around here. An evil phantom has stolen the magical crystal that protects everyone in the village. Daisy sounds like Mickey.
With the crystal gone, the good magic in the valley has disappeared. It's her eyes. Daisy Duck has hot eyes. In its place, bad magic has changed everything. Now, rather than being a place of happiness, the valley is full of gloom. Can you help us?
Did you say phantom? I specialize in kicking phantoms' ass. Yes, an evil phantom who lives in the castle in the clouds.
A good princess in the North Mountains can tell you the best way to get there. Well, I guess that's when you reach Minnie late in the game.
Swell! I'll do my best.
Okay, so that is Land of Illusion in its entirety, right? Yeah. And of course, starring Mickey Mouse. Now, I'll say, thanks for watching.